Hello everyone, welcome to Panel. I'm Mustang, and today I just wanted to talk about a topic that I've been looking at and trying to test myself lately. I've actually been doing experiments just to understand this a little bit more. So I'm here to talk about nostalgia versus actual quality. Where do the two meet? What is the difference between the two? I know that sounds like a silly question, but a lot of people actually cannot tell the difference between nostalgia versus actual quality. And by that I mean there are people that actually think that something that they liked from their childhood because they grew up with it, or because that's what they were around for half or most of their life, or even up till now, that it's automatically better than whatever else thing you're comparing it to, whatever you're bringing up. We'll usually use it in a comparison here. So this happens a lot in manga and anime, but as well as music. For example, you'll have a discussion about metal or rock bands with somebody, and the person will say, so-and-so band from the 90s was the best, man. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing's better than that. They're a legend. They inspired people. I'm like, yes, they did. That's great. There are a lot of bands that are timeless, that inspired a lot of other groups, and a lot of the groups would not be around if it were not for that specific band or X band, whatever. But does that actually mean that that band is better than whatever I've brought up? Why would, because that band is something you grew up with and it's legendary and nostalgic, that it's automatically better than whatever I have to talk about? Now that's something you see a lot in anime and manga too. I'm sorry to say this, but this is kind of a wake-up call. Get with the times. You can't simply say that something is better if you're not actually bothering to check out the newer content. I see this the most with series like Dragon Ball and other older shonen, and more recently with Fist of the North Star. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this video. Try not to crucify me too much, try not to kill me here, but I kept hearing that Fist of the North Star is a timeless classic, the best shonen, the ultimate shonen, the source of JoJo. I've heard a lot of different things, so of course I had to check it out. I can't just ignore that. It's the best after all. So here I am reading Fist of the North Star, and this is a part you're not gonna like. I don't think it's that great. I don't think it's horrible. In fact, it is one of the most unique series, in my opinion, even though that might sound like a weird way to put it than just saying it's an epic. But aside from being a polished gem and a classic and unique for certain reasons, the series isn't that great. It's not that engulfing, it's not that thought-provoking. It doesn't really swallow you up when you read it. It's just a lot of brainless action. To be quite honest with you, that was really huge and relevant in the 80s, so I'm not shocked. Does that mean you shouldn't read Fist of the North Star? Does that mean you should not respect Fist of the North Star or Hokuto no Ken? No, not at all. It's a series that deserves a lot of respect, but is not better than some of the newer masterpieces that have come out. It's not more well written, it's not more thought-provoking, it's not... I'm gonna stop right there. I wasn't about to say it's not illustrated better, but it actually has very amazing illustration, especially for its time. But I digress. Fist of the North Star is a pretty good series, pretty okay. I'm not trying to use that one as my example and something to pick on for the entire video, but when you're having a discussion with somebody and you're trying to give an educated or well thought out comparison or argument to whatever they're bringing to the table, please give it a little bit more thought and please try to add more to your library. I know that's something that I'm lacking as well. I could be reading more series, I could be more up to date with whatever everybody is reading. Of course I am not, but I have read tons and tons of manga. A lot of newer stuff, a lot of stuff in the past 10 years, a lot of stuff all the way back from the 60s. Now, if we're going to talk about timeless classics that are legends and really well written, and that might sound like nostalgia, but Things by Osamu Tezuka like Phoenix, Hinotori. That is a timeless classic. That is a masterpiece. That is something worth bringing up and saying nothing tops that. But of course, that is subject to opinion. That is my opinion. I don't believe it as fact. So, next time you're having an argument with someone, remember that you're only stating opinions and that you really should actually reread or rewatch whatever series you're talking about, and then watch and read things that are more up to date, and then make the comparison. And if you still feel the way that you did, that's fantastic. I'm great. It's really great that you can actually love a series that much, and I support that opinion and that decision. But please don't spread arrogance. Don't go all over the internet saying that this is the best. Shonen has gone downhill and it is shit now. There'll never be another series like Dragon Ball. Even though, as much as I respect Dragon Ball, I personally feel like a lot of the newer shonen are a lot more well written. Anyways, that's all I have to say about that topic. Let me know what you think personally in the comments below. I do have an announcement to make in this video. If you've survived through my banter this long, I am going to sustain the industry in a new way that other manga YouTubers possibly have not done yet. I am going to make you sustain the industry. You're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it actually, but you're gonna reap the benefits. So listen up. You're gonna love this. I am going to do a monthly manga giveaway. That's right. Free mangoes. Fresh, juicy, ripe mangoes. And you don't really have to do anything. I'm going to pick what type of manga I'll be giving away monthly. Eventually we'll make this bi-weekly. If I get more money to support this, we'll make this a weekly thing. As you guys can see, if you've been watching my channel, money has been tight. I was not getting 40 hours at my job. I have a brand new job. We'll be seeing a lot more manga in the near future. I am building an office as well, so I'll have more privacy when I do my videos. But yes, I want to give back to the community, and I want to introduce people to sustaining the industry. I want people to understand why we love to buy manga and why we love to read it in our hands, you know, why it brings us joy over just reading it online. So I am going to be giving away every month a single volume of manga to one lucky winner. All you have to do is comment and subscribe. And I will see your comment and I will pick at random, I promise. But just keep in mind that the type of manga will change every month, and you do have to follow that as a rule. For example, if I am giving away a standard volume of manga such as One Piece, I forgot the word for this, I'm sorry. If you remember what the word for this standard like jump volume is, please go ahead and leave it in the comments below. But if I'm doing a giveaway for this type of manga, you have to order this type of manga. Now it doesn't have to be Viz, it can be Kodansha, it can be Yen Press, it could be 7 Seas. I don't care if I have to pay that extra $2, just, you know, keep it within this ballpark. Don't throw me at like a hardcover for 50 bucks. I can't, you know, that's not how it's gonna work. But anyways, I want to give back to the community. I want to make sure you're sustaining the industry. I want to make sure you all understand the love for mangoes. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and make sure you check out my social medias, and make sure you check out Patreon, guys. I want to actually be able to do more giveaways, so if you check out my Patreon, I may be able to do more giveaways more often in the near future. Also check out the book depository. I am affiliated with them, so anytime you do check out manga on that website and make a purchase, it actually does go back to me, which will help me out, but really will help you out because all that money is going to go back into giveaways. Anyways, guys, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay beautiful.